Welcome back, beautiful people. I did it again. Sorry. I just got this in today. You're saying, well, Mark, you already made a video about these two books here. And yes, I did. And this is my second set. So again, the price tag was $1,279. Well, Mark, why did you buy a second complete set? Oh, well, nobody knows what goes on in my brain, and half the time I don't even know. But what I noticed, and this was from, I believe it was Bullion Shark, okay? Bullion Shark has a whole bunch of advertisement, and while I'm scrolling through my Facebook, I noticed the price of silver going up, but the price of the quarters didn't go up from their advertisement. It has since gone up to roughly $1,600 to buy the exact same set. So I said, well, my goodness. So I bought another whole set of Washington quarters. And again, before they even got to my house, I have already made a profit on them. And that's the part that I really, really enjoy, is making a profit before I even get it. Now, going over here to this 40 quarters, they're selling one of the advertisings that from APMEX or SD Bullion or wherever, they're selling a tube of quarters, silver, 90%, for, I believe it's 530, I'll say 535, just to make a number up here, but it was in the $500 range. And so for every quarter, if they're selling it for $500, well, there are roughly 40 quarters in this first set and 40 quarters in the second set. So if we went by that logic, this was $500 and this was $500. Well, no matter what the mint mark, no matter the date, no matter anything, right? So right here automatically is $1,000 worth of value. And I thought to myself, well, I like value, so I went ahead and bought them, okay? So I'm just saying, don't get too scared of this silver price, because I've told you all a couple of times, by the time it reaches my house, I've already made a profit on it. Now, yes, we can get a downturn in the price of silver, and from what I can see, and because I follow it, like every second, and 75, 74, maybe a 73 coming down to, I don't think it's going to go below that. That's personal opinion. Do not ever make any decisions off of what I say. But I see $100 coming before I see a $73 coming. I'm just putting it out there that way. So if you're buying at $80 an ounce today, which is, I believe it's $80 and I'm going to say 44 cents today. Well, we all know the market comes to an end at 5 o'clock today and won't open up until 5 o'clock on Sunday evening, because that's when I believe it's the Shanghai market opens up, and so they open up on Sunday, so we can see where it's going before our markets open up on Monday at 8:30 in the morning, or whatever time it opens up for the United States. Anyhow, you can track it and follow it and see if it's going up, you see if it's going down. Don't get discouraged about the price tag of it, okay, because of the fact that personally, like I said, I think it's going up, and that's kind of a great thing for us. Anyhow, so today, besides those quarters, I wanted to finish out this album here. And remember, we had these five quarters from 13, and we are also missing all the ones from 14. So here's Mount Rushmore. I wish they would have done a better. Of course, you know, I can talk all I want to, but what actually happens is what actually happens. But on the back of the quarter is Mount Rushmore. Yeah, they did okay, but I would have liked to see all the faces on Mount Rushmore on the coin. But again, I'm just little old me, and nobody really cares what I say, right? Which is understandable, because I'm just one human being out of, well, we got 8 billion human beings out there. So my opinion doesn't really account for anything. Okay, so here we have the Great Basin, and here's the Great Basin. Beautiful coins. And you're saying, well, why are you touching them, Mark? I'm trying not to. My hands are very clean, guarantee you. I always wash my hands. Remember, I did 30 years as a nurse, so we're obsessed with making sure our hands are always clean, especially if we touch something dirty. Anyhow, so this one here is the Perry's Victory. Perry's. Beautiful looking coins. I swear these things are nice. And we have a total of 10 coins to go through here. And come out of there. And this is White Mountain. Yeah, in my old age, maybe I should go and visit all these parks, places to, hey, just say maybe even put a picture of it over here. There, look, I went there, I did that, I don't know. Make it an adventure. Fort McHenry, McHenry, I don't know how you would say that. McHenry. Sounds Irish. Duh. Mick anything is Irish, I believe, isn't it? Okay, so that does in this page. Awesome. So we're going to have a complete set of the Washington Beautiful Parks National Park quarters. Okay, let's get these out. And we'll finish off this entire book. So that's always an achievement. Like I said, once you get to the other end of a book, you know, the only other thing we can do is the Great Smoky Mountains. Great Smoky Mountains. My daughter lives up next to the Smoky Mountains. And she's a photographer out there. And she likes taking pictures in the Smoky Mountains. I should send her a coin, but she wouldn't appreciate it the way I would appreciate the coin. I'm sorry. The Great Sand Dunes. Great Sand Dunes down here. Yeah. She likes taking pictures of weddings and people and elopements. That's one of her favorite ones. Here's the arches. Next up, we have Shenandoah. It's a pretty back on the reverse. And the last one we have here is okay, who messed up? I just took it out of here. It says Everglades, doesn't it? It says Everglades. It says Everglades. It has a hole. And this says Arches. What? I don't get to finish my book today. What the heck? I'm sad. Now I'm really sad. Because I was going to say, now look, the whole entire book is complete. But I don't get to say that today because, let's see, who did I get these from? These people have done, they're not paying attention. So whoever's throwing things into little folders, what did I do with it? I threw it already. Everglades. This one here. Yes, Everglades. Everglades. No quarter. But I do have an extra Arches. Yippee. Anyhow, we're going to have to talk to APMEX about getting their orders always correct. Not just some of the time, but all of the time. Like the other day, I received that AU, and it's like, I don't ever buy AUs. Anyhow, we have an extra quarter here now. Silver, 90%. Yippee. Just what I really wanted, huh? I wanted a complete book. Anyhow, love all of y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Leave me a comment. And tell me what to tell APMEX. Love y'all. Bye.